I used to think daily showers were healthy, until the day my mother nearly died after a morning bath. You heard that right. For many people over 70, keeping a daily bathing routine isn't always a sign of cleanliness. It can actually be a hidden risk to their health and even their life. Dr. Eleanor Brooks, a geriatric specialist with over 40 years of experience, warns, "We've seen too many cases of fainting, sudden drops in blood pressure, and even strokes, just from hot showers taken too long or at the wrong time." Take the story of Mrs. Mildred, 81. One morning, she stepped into her bathroom like she always did, but didn't walk out the same. She fainted while shampooing, hit her head on the edge of the tub, and spent weeks in recovery. It was a long and difficult journey before she could stand on her own again. If you're over 65, or have a loved one who is, don't skip this video. Because these 5 seemingly harmless bathroom habits could silently be shortening your lifespan. Interested in health and mindful living in your golden years? Hit subscribe and join Life in Words. Each week, we bring you surprising yet essential truths to help you live healthier, fuller, and more intentionally every day. Truth No. 1. Hot water, the silent enemy of aging hearts. Mr. Gerald, 90, lives alone in a quiet suburb. One chilly morning, he decided to take a longer hot shower to relax. But just minutes after stepping into the bathroom, he collapsed. Thankfully, his daughter dropped by unexpectedly and rushed him to the hospital in time. Doctors said it was a sudden blood pressure drop, caused by staying in hot water for too long. Just 15 more minutes, and the outcome could have been far worse. We often assume that hot water soothes muscles and relieves pain. But for people over 65, especially those with heart issues, hot showers can be deceptively dangerous. As we age, the autonomic nervous system weakens. This makes it harder for the body to regulate blood pressure and body temperature. In hot showers, blood vessels dilate quickly, blood rushes to the skin, and blood pressure plummets, leading to dizziness, imbalance, and fainting without warning. Medical research shows bathing in water over 41 degrees, 105.8 degrees, for more than 15 minutes can increase heart workload by 20–30% in older adults. This puts serious strain on those with high blood pressure, heart disease, or a history of strokes. So, how can you shower safely while still feeling refreshed? Keep the water temperature between 38 to 40 degrees, 100.4–104 degrees, warm enough to relax, but gentle on your heart. Keep showers under 10 minutes. For seniors, the simpler, the better. Drink a glass of water before and after your shower. It helps stabilize blood pressure and prevents mild dehydration. If you're over 80, avoid bathing alone. Having someone nearby can be a lifesaver. Use a shower chair, not because you're weak, but because you're wise. We can't turn back time to have a younger heart, but we can adjust small habits, like how we shower, to protect the one we have. Because a single careless moment in the bathroom can sometimes be the first domino in a series of tragedies no one wants to face. Truth number 2, daily showers damage aging skin. You might not believe it, but being too clean can quietly harm the skin of older adults. At 20, your skin can handle scrubbing, hot water, and scented soaps without much trouble. But after 65, things change. The skin starts to lose its natural defense system. Oil glands slow down, the protective barrier thins out, and your skin becomes as delicate as old tissue paper. Take Mrs. Linda, 78. She used to take pride in being spotless. Daily showers, fragrant body wash, even exfoliating cloths. But soon came the itching, stinging, and tiny, painful cracks all over her body. She couldn't sleep from the discomfort. Her skin turned red, inflamed, and peeled in patches. The dermatologist diagnosed her with xerotic eczema, dry skin inflammation, caused by overbathing and using harsh products not suited for aging skin. The issue isn't showering itself, it's how often, how you shower, and what you use. Daily showers with regular soap strip away the skin's natural lipids, weakening its ability to retain moisture and fight off bacteria. A study published in the Journal of Dermatology for older adults revealed adults over 70 who shower daily have 3 times the risk of skin inflammation and cracking compared to those who bathe 2 to 3 times per week. Safe solutions for aging skin: reduce showers to 2 to 3 times a week. On other days, gently wipe the body with a clean, warm cloth. Only use soap on essential areas: armpits, groin, and feet. Avoid high alkaline soaps. Use gentle, unscented cleansers with a pH between 5.5 and 6.0. After drying off, apply moisturizer within 3 minutes, when the skin is still slightly damp and absorbs best. Look for creams containing ceramides or hyaluronic acid, which help restore the skin barrier. Remember, cleanliness is for health, not for harm. Your skin has protected you for over half a century. Now it deserves kindness, not chemicals. Understanding, not scrubbing. Care, not damage. Truth number 4. After 80, your body struggles to regulate temperature. Showering at the wrong time can be dangerous. Mrs. Margaret, 92, was a former art teacher who lived alone in a cozy little home filled with her paintings. One winter afternoon, as usual, she took a shower by herself. The warm water felt comforting at first in the chilly bathroom, but after finishing, she sat down to rest on her cushioned chair. Without drying her hair, changing clothes, or turning on the heater. About 30 minutes later, her son happened to stop by, only to find her shivering, lips turning blue. Her body temperature had dropped to just 34 degrees Celsius, 93.2 degrees, dangerously low. The doctor later said, if we had found her just 30 minutes later, she might have already slipped into a coma. We often think of showering as a simple routine, but for someone over 80, it's more like a physical and neurological stress test. And if done incorrectly, the consequences can be serious. Why are older adults more prone to hypothermia after showering? After 65, the body's ability to regulate temperature declines significantly. The fat layer under the skin thins, less insulation. Shivering response becomes slower. Blood vessels lose elasticity, making it harder to retain core body heat. After a warm shower, the combination of evaporating water on the skin and a cool room can lead to rapid heat loss. Younger adults can usually tolerate it. But for older individuals, especially those who are thin, inactive, or already ill, it can cause a thermal shock, dropping blood pressure, slowing heart rate, or even leading to unconsciousness. Early signs of post-shower hypothermia: prolonged shivering, pale, cold skin, unusual drowsiness or confusion, wobbly walking, delayed reactions. If unnoticed, this can lead to falls or fainting, and as we've learned, one fall can change the rest of an elderly person's life. Safe showering tips for seniors: warm the bathroom beforehand. Use a space heater or simply shut the door and run hot water for a few minutes to build warmth. Dry off immediately with a warm towel. Never let water evaporate on the skin. Blow dry hair right after bathing, especially in cold seasons. Wear warm clothing, preferably with insulating layers. Focus on keeping feet and chest warm. Drink a warm beverage after bathing to help stabilize internal temperature. Avoid early mornings or late evenings. The safest time is between 2 to 4 p.m. when both your body and the environment are at their warmest. A small detail, like forgetting to dry your hair or leaving damp skin exposed, can pose big risks for elderly health. But with the right preparation, you can help your aging parents, or yourself, shower safely and comfortably. Because staying clean should never come at the cost of safety. Truth number 5. Being too clean can weaken your skin's immune system. Helen, 83, had always been meticulous about hygiene. She showered every single day, scrubbed between her fingers and toes, and only used antibacterial soap. But instead of staying healthy, she began experiencing recurring rashes, irritated skin, and small wounds that wouldn't heal, easily becoming infected. Her granddaughter, a medical student, started to wonder, could it be that Grandma's extreme cleanliness is actually harming her skin? They made a few changes. Helen cut back to showering just 2 to 3 times per week, switched to a gentle soap, and stopped scrubbing so aggressively. The results? No more rashes, no more sores. And most importantly, she felt more comfortable in her own skin. Why can excessive showering damage your skin's immune defense? Your skin isn't just a physical barrier, it's a living ecosystem. It hosts billions of microorganisms, most of which are beneficial. These good bacteria help balance the skin's pH, keep harmful pathogens in check, support your natural immune response. But in older adults, habits like daily showers using strong antibacterial soaps, vigorous scrubbing and towel drying, not moisturizing properly afterward, can wipe out those helpful microbes, break down the skin barrier, and leave the skin vulnerable. A study from the University of Tokyo found seniors over 75 who used antibacterial soap daily had a 35% weaker skin immune response than those who bathed just 2 to 3 times per week using gentle, pH-balanced products. Signs your skin's immune system might be compromised. Persistent dryness and flaking itchiness after bathing. Small cuts that heal slowly. Frequent rashes or fungal irritation in skin folds. Safe hygiene tips for healthy aging skin. Shower only 2 to 3 times per week, unless necessary. Use soap only on essential areas like armpits, groin, and feet. Avoid antibacterial or heavily scented products. Choose fragrance-free, alcohol-free, sulfate-free soaps with a neutral pH. Moisturize within 3 minutes after bathing, ideally with products containing ceramides and hyaluronic acid. Maintain indoor humidity between 40 to 60% to prevent skin from drying out. Good hygiene matters, but smart hygiene is what truly protects aging skin. After 70, being overly clean doesn't always mean being healthier. What really counts is preserving your skin's natural balance and defenses. If this message resonated with you, consider subscribing to Life in Words. Your support helps us keep sharing life-changing knowledge, especially for the elderly community. Each click is a way to say, "Keep going, this matters." For decades, you might have believed that showering every day is simply part of good self-care. But after 65, the body changes. What once was helpful can silently become harmful if we don't adapt. We don't shower to feel brand new. We shower to protect our skin, our heart, our bones, to help the body stay safe and resilient with time. One fall in the bathroom can take away independence. One overly hot shower can trigger a silent stroke. And being too clean can gradually break down aging skin. But here's the good news. A few simple changes, like bathing less often, choosing the right water temperature, and moisturizing right after, can go a long way in protecting your health. So don't be afraid to adjust. Your well-being isn't about how many times you shower each week. It's about knowing your body, respecting its limits, and choosing what truly supports it. If you're caring for an older parent or grandparent, start with the basics. Ask them, when was the last time you felt cold after a shower? Check if the bathroom has grab bars or anti-slip mats. And gently say, it's perfectly fine if you only shower 3 times a week, as long as you're warm, comfortable, and safe. Thank you for staying with us until the end of this video. If you found this content helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to Life in Words. Small insights today could make a big difference tomorrow, especially for our elders. We'll be back with more heartfelt stories and practical advice to help you or your loved ones age with strength, dignity, and peace of mind. See you in the next video.